Visibility limited maybe to an eighth of a mile in some places. Certainly because of the rain we got, although we didn't get the rain that I thought we were supposed to get. Other than that, good Wednesday morning to you. Thank you, Lord, for another day on this side of the dirt. My name is Phil Williams. It is about 55 degrees on the average. We've got a really nice day today. Really today, tomorrow. 82 today, 85 tomorrow. And we got a chance of a few scattered showers on Friday and Saturday. Oh boy. And here we go. Monday for the Phil and Ted's excellent golf adventure. Scattered 40 to 79. I think we'll be fine. If it's anything like yesterday, because I thought we were supposed to get rain all day. And it turned out really nice yesterday afternoon. Kids were outside playing and all of that stuff, and your allergies got to kick back up, and aren't you lucky? Well, once again, Los Angeles. A Los Angeles councilwoman says UCLA campus out of control, no longer safe. We're getting reports from that. We're getting reports from NYPD. And let's see, UCLA, Arizona. I mean, these campus demonstrators, and they've arrested some, and there's violence, and this is getting a little stupid. It's stupid and scary is what it is. You know, protesting non-violently has been around forever, but these violent protests, I'm not sure what they think they're going to accomplish. I don't understand what all of this hate is based. I don't know, but it's not going away. It doesn't appear anytime soon. What President Biden was doing to reclassify the devil's lettuce in marijuana. That's a less dangerous drug. The DEA approved to reschedule marijuana in the same category as prescription drugs like ketamine, anabolic steroids, and Tylenol for codeine. This would be a huge marijuana change. We will see what else is going on. Subway is sold private equity $9.6 billion. I have a friend who owns like 2 or 3 or 4 Subways, and they're very.
Look at that, Gary back and say anything that's back up for me.
Yeah, the criminal contempt fine for jail time. Fined and judge for repeatedly violating a gang rule. It is hush money job. Maybe he wants to go to jail for arrest. I'm not sure. New reports says women should get mammograms every other year, starting at 20. According to new guidance from the U.S. Preventive Services Task Force. Steve was the cancer man. All right, what else is going on? Coming up on the first show today. The number one thing we want on vacation. The number one thing that we want on vacation. A lot of moms would go out to dinner for Mother's Day. Ron Zappa, he's going to go out. Yes. And he's probably dating him. He's now giving women the option of buying men to initiate conversation. Basically, it's a lot of people sit down and want someone that's going to ask them things through. Used to, we saw each other face to face and you kind of there you go. What's your favorite booze on an airplane? Dave and Buster's will now let you gamble on arcade games. see it now. Somebody with a small addiction on
Actually, that's on the online video games.
Skittles. Would you like to live in a rainbow? That's coming up later on. Neil Dickman, hey, digging in the dirt with his hands today. Road tickets. To Howard Field off the record line, he goes with 5. And first mark, second row. And tomorrow, I believe we've got Ryan Ellis on the show. If that's not, I mean, and what this is going to do, it's going to tantalize you a bit. And this thing is probably going to sell out.
Hello, this is 911. What emergency service do you require? Thank you. Police officers are en route to your current location.
Did you see the winner of the Powerball? 46-year-old woman from Los battling cancer. He's sad. He is sad. And earlier this month, a school bus driver was called at a medical issue. He passed out behind a wheel with an 8th grader named Casey. Immediately took shelter. She got to fill off the gas, pulled the bus over, called 911. Everyone was okay, proved it right. She was awake by the time that help got good. Wow. And today's National Interpreter Appreciation Day. Probably a safe bet that Shohei Ohtani won't be celebrating as much as some others this weekend or this year. All right, it's foggy. We got problems. Set it.
My job's not done, so you're completely satisfied.
But I might ask you to name 3 Stooges. I might ask you what Bob, 9
I'll show you some shit.
Painting plus.
Weird.
Better job, faster, more Johnson. Painting plus the family upgraded
No
their
way.
Tennessee. Their job's not done.
Waste of a life.
Scheduled today. If you've never seen what makes Amish Elegance crafted furniture so special, simply spend 10 minutes looking through their 4,200 square foot store. There are 6 booths at Campbell Station Road in Farragut. Amish Elegance furniture involves a level of skill and craftsmanship that you've likely never seen before, and you are in full control because the furniture is 100% customized to your taste. Amish Elegance Furniture, 613 North Campbell Station Road in Farragut, online at AmishElegance.com.
Like a bunch of friends, good friends, break the handle for a job. They won't win at the news we talk. Expensive. We are giving away 3rd row tickets to Howard Field record. With Bob, well, I don't know what Bob. I think it's, I don't know what I'm saying, right, but you get the idea. 3rd row tickets. Yesterday we got 4 for it. And then I had folks named 4 bands that still have a record for touring. Tonight will be something with another friend. I asked you to name 3 students. I might say, name 3 out of 4 of the marketplace. I don't know. It may be a man for us. It's not going to be a man for us now. Great to have you on hand, Phil. It's Landon Bell and his best business. He's our producer. Good morning, all day. Yeah, buddy, I got about an hour and a half, 2 hours sleep. I'm thinking, and my wife's friend, who I think maybe gave us this, originally, 3-4 weeks later, still talking. So that'll be good. Hopefully, my voice will be rested up enough for Tuesday night. Tomorrow, we'll be on this Monday night.
Yep, that's right. Gonna be solid.
You know what? I'm a big fan just to hang out with him. He's 14. And you know, you just like, okay, what do you like to do other than this? But obviously, he spends a lot of time, and he's going to be, I think he's going to be the Southern Skies Festival. It's not like, you know, we've had, Morgan Wallen, we had Morgan the Book People, and he's going to be one of those guys who rockets up, and he's going to be a big star. And you know, I was talking yesterday. I mean, we're still going to hold the chair for the ball.
I guess, yeah.
It'll be nailed down.
As long as it's nailed down, I think that's the most important part.
Hey, Robin Joffrey is in the newsroom. She's going to nail the chair down for us. Those protests are things getting violent. It's, yeah, I'm not sure. I really don't. I don't understand what they're trying to accomplish.
Kids sent from home.
Yeah.
Like you said, peaceful protest. It's not peaceful protest.
Oh, one thing, yeah, these are not mine.
Yes.
Yeah, one thing that she liked.
The USC Chapel Hill.
Is it UT Chapel Hill? Like I said, I don't understand it. Also, something I didn't know about, and I'm going to see if Landon does. Let me, because I had it pulled up and I lost it. Let me ask you this question. Landon, are you familiar with what is going on? I think next weekend at the airport.
I cannot say that I am.
Protest song set the world on fire.
Massacre.
That's what song you have.
Then,
Is that right?
That's it.
Okay, then. Get your tickets now.
Well, I assume it's just one of those 3D fog things. Familiar with that?
Vaguely. I'm not super into the horror genre. I have some friends who are obsessed. Eat up, as you and others may say, with the whole horror thing. But I don't like being scared, and I don't like scaring myself.
Yeah. And pay for it.
Yeah, there is that.
Yeah, but anyway, these people are going to be evidently bad here. I've seen Texas.
I've seen the original, one of the remakes. It's
yeah.
It's fine. I don't.
But yeah, for what it is.
Today, National Interpreter Appreciation Day.
Yeah, that was another part of stuff that was history.
I don't think so. Chinese will celebrate you. Red pudding. Recipe exchange day. You like red pudding?
I don't know if I've ever had it.
It's all.
It's okay, yeah. I like the caramel hot stuff they put over it.
They put that on rock money day. Executive Coaching Day, Year Day, Global I Love You Day, International Workers Day.
Day and age month.
Keep kids alive for 25 days. Yeah. And the Great American Romance. Oh, it's so later. We'll tell you what to look for to May. Coming up in the weekend. I have to know. But it's, kind of, can't get. And that's probably why I didn't. And we're straight that I didn't know the demonstration. Moving to reclassify marijuana as a misdemeanor. Now, that doesn't mean it's going to legalize. Change Schedule 1 to Schedule 3. Keep it up.
Oh, John D. here by a CBD oil factory.
Hold it up a little better. A 40-year-old drunk idiot arrested after kicking a bison in the leg at Yellowstone National Park. Now, the bison fought back, and the man has been treated for minor injuries across the
That's when they get attached to it.
people do this. It's sort of like the same people who try to, those people up in North Carolina across the line here at the National Park. They got these bear cubs out of the trees and try to take selfies. And I don't understand the density of all this. Hey, just put it on the map. Hey, Laurie. Arrested after beating his sister fried chicken during lunch. Now, the best part about some of these stories is the police have to fill out.
Listen to The public meetings on her talk over the chicken sauce.
It doesn't sound like she was hurt, but from the police report, it's a quote, it may leave debris of food on her shoulders. And so they classify that as domestic. And so eat from chicken. You mean? Fried chicken, very hard. And one of the pieces that you got now, the other doesn't say what kind of chicken. So I don't know if it's changed their chicken KFC, or they had moved it home. Then there is that. Alright, it's good to have you on the show on Stock 98.7 with Top Orange, which we will make it. And I'll tell you what to look forward to May on this May Day. Coming up. It's time for us to tell Boston and Marshall and Paul can't see well, that's pretty much what good morning and Florida. This is News Talk 98.7 WOKI. And News Talk 98.7 and Nation are letting one lucky winner pick your ticket and fly away to the concert of your
Almost
choosing.
here? Nice! We can get the car ready to be disassembled, which means payment won't be far behind.
Bob Show and Al Show. We're going to give you a keyword.
Hey,
Text to
Mark,
95811.
7 or 8:30 at freaking
And
Mountain
you
Lake
can
Hot
go
Wash.
full midnight qualifying. This is what the prize is. This is brand new. 2 premium tickets to the participating Live Nation concert of your choice in the city of your choice. Airfare and hotel included. You can choose from hundreds of concerts, whether it be Hank Jr., Kenny Chesney, Jason Aldean, Cheap Trick, John Fogerty, Chicago, Lady Wilson, Hank, and many more. Live Nation's bringing back the concert week sale. $25 ticket prices. LiveNation.com/week. And today's word is artist. What do you mean not yet?
What's up?
Why can't I get it now? Oh, it's a bargain delay. Well, forget I said
Hustle
it.
is easy money, so watch this space.
Forget I said a word. It didn't say that on my email.
This is New Talk 98.7. It's 11 o'clock at night.
Well, don't forget it, but get ready and I'll tell you later. R1R needs to get it on there. All right, Saturday is the Smoky Mountain Bigfoot Festival. It is also a Texas Chainsaw Massive reunion. Saturday is also, let's see here, opening day of the Farmers. Four-wheel drive and coffee at Kramer Jewelry, that's the worst. And many of you may remember, we talked about it, we met from Cola, Big John's Mayfield. We were doing a charity tournament for him. And got money to our and give the money up front. So it's 1 year what we look forward to. Kentucky Derby is this Saturday. That's right.
And I ain't watching no race.
Everybody pretends to know anything about horse racing. That's it. You pretend for 2 minutes or however long that is. Yep. That you care about horse racing. And they got those great, the horses have great names. Of course, the NBA and NHL playoffs continue.
Maybe this one I make Rainbow
Last
Bright.
night came back from 1 goal down and put up 2 in the third period to stay alive. They're still down 3-2 in the series, but they lived to fight another game.
I know, right? So you can, here we're putting Al on Sunday and watching hockey. The Preakness is on May 18th. PGA Championship, middle of the month. The French Open. Actually tennis there, the French Open.
Oh, okay.
Soccer's FA Cup final is in London the 25th. Indy 500, May 26th, too. Now, this Thursday, that's a week from, I think it's a week from today, yeah. Jerry Seinfeld's Pop-Tart flip unfrosted hits Netflix.
Looking
Maybe
good,
it is
boss.
today, I'm not sure. I want to see it.
What a bizarre sentence. Jerry Seinfeld's flick about Pop-Tarts. And it's real. That's not a joke.
It's been way too long.
And he's got a lot of cameos in it, a lot of people in it, and they ever get in Seinfeld, it's going to be, forgive me for this, it's going to be zany, I guess. What do you think about this? The Fall Guy, right? stunt. Now, I assume this is like the Lee Majors TV show, right?
I'll be able to send you the video with Lee Majors.
So they were getting all yes, he was in a TV show called Fargo. And it was Lee Majors. And, oh boy. And I think that's from the movie Bo Willis did called Blue, where he was a stuntman in that. So, not sure. We'll see. Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes arrives next week.
Yeah. I'm excited for that. These Planet of the Apes movies have been incredible.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the trilogy so far has been so good. The story they've been telling and the graphics and the technology to pull it off. It's just so. Can't wait to see
Is it X versus human or the humans talking things and stuff?
So far, the story up to this point, it's not gone well for the humans. I'll just leave it at that.
Or do the apes talk?
Yes, the apes do.
That's the game.
Yes.
So it's basically There's also an Amy Winehouse movie, the biopic called Back to Black. John Krasinski's kids movie, if it's 17. New Garfield movie opens May 24. And some other things. Here we go. On TV, welcome to the Great Solutions.
Like that show.
What's that?
Ryan Reynolds and Dennis from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, they buy a soccer team. Yeah, and they try and bring it back from relegation and build it back up to a winning club. It's a really interesting show.
The roast of Tom Brady, Netflix. It's kind of like the roast of you used to see on TV. And this will be a lot of videos. Because it's on Netflix. Doctor Who's going back to Disney the 10th, Richard to the 16th. America's Got Talent. Oh boy. You know what? This Sunday's Cinco de Mayo, baby.
It is.
This Sunday is Cinco. Mother's Day is the 12th, the 27th. But also, coming up this Saturday, Universal Bigfoot Festival and the Texas Chainsaw Massacre reunion is May the 4th. I guess that would be it. So.
I don't care.
Teacher Appreciation Day is Tuesday, August. Alan Flynn, director, National What You Want Day on the 11th. Brandon calls that. That was good. National Mimosa Day, 16th, of course, as well. National Hamburger Day, May 28th. Wow. Okay, dear. So there's what kind of stuff to look forward to in May. Coming up on I'll tell you about the ticket flyer anyway, because I didn't know I was supposed to do that.
Yeah. After 8 o'clock, we'll tell you. You should really.
I read it, but I
Apparently didn't read that.
82 over 56 now, but we are very foggy. We think like whether it's the Bigfoot Festival, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre reunion, Farmers Market opening, landed the May 4th, and that Star Wars line at the Smoke.
Yeah, and members of the Alamo First League are going to be up there with their very, very street accurate costumes of stormtroopers and stuff like that. So go catch Snoopy's game, celebrate Star Wars time, get your rotation for Alamo First.
This is like they're quite red.
Yes, they're the ones with the letters. They haven't understood to but yes, to answer your question. You've seen Star Wars, Steve.
I saw the graphic review of the team.
Yeah, it's Star Wars.
Yeah. Great to have you. Yeah, well, okay, I remember, honestly, I saw Star Wars, and I enjoyed it, the original Star Wars, I saw it, but I don't remember that much about it, because it was so long ago.
But please regale us of the story about the reruns of Gunsmoke you've seen.
I think most of those.
Mm-hmm.
Andy Griffith.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Have us on the edge of our seats.
82 is the high. Great to have you, I am Phil. All right, third row tickets to Off the Record plus the Flyaway concert thing we'll tell you about when we can. Because
After 8 o'clock, stop bringing it. You're making it worse.
No. Appreciate it. No. Oh, yes. You ever thought there was a lost one here, man? Parents of your kids ever said, all right, let's go look at but if your kid says there's a lost one in bed, maybe you should check it out. Hey, if you want to work here, I told my mom she
Yeah, I don't think I want 60,000 bees in my bedroom.
now, honey, you just go back to sleep. Here's the thing But Mom, it turned out to be 60,000 plus bees that. What? 2 weeks later, they're still dealing with how to get them out.
Flamethrower, simple.
Yeah, right. Yeah, My Little Ponies are going up the flame with that too, buddy. I'll tell you what. Yeah, there is video of it, It's day 10 now, trying to remove these bees. Also, and you might see some bad words, and you can Google this, cheese ball man. Cheese ball man. Now, there's a guy in New York, and this is everyone's goal now. When they wake up in the morning, is boy, I hope I go viral today.
Hey, are you looking after this passed out guy? Well, from what I've been told, this isn't so much a taxi service as an ambulance ride, okay? Get him to the hospital.
A cheese ball is in the middle of Union Square. This is no way. But believe it or not, hundreds of people showed up to watch. A man eat cheese balls.
I'm looking at the video right now. I don't have the volume up because, it probably has some words the FCC issues with played it. It's a pretty, it's a standard set. It's not small, I'll just say, and there's a lot of people. He has a mask on and he's doing it very dramatically at some points.
Okay. It's a standard size tub almost.
Like if you went to the Food City or something and you got it off the shelf, like, hey, okay. Like that size. It's all college.
That's right. Anyway, finish the last one and say, if you want to go home to you know what?
How are we doing out there? Our guys still have a pulse? Because if not, this just became a very different kind of favor you're doing for me. I mean, I'm grateful either way. Just hoping we can keep things simple.
Interview 3. Said he's had a and evidently his wife gets in the home last night. We get that, stop. I'll finish him coming up. Ben Hardy's here at Gun Sports.
Swing it now. After a long afternoon nap, he's refreshed and ready to start moving again. It's time for the Bill Show.
We got away with this fall. We're going. Because it is fall eve. All right, now, with that being said, slow down. Of course, you're going to have your lights on dim. You can do third tickets off the record. 9.0. Now they're going off the record 9.0. Coming up with third row tickets. All right? We will do that. A lot of people looking forward. I mean, it's May now. And a lot of people take vacation right when school gets out. Was your family one of those? They took a vacation right when school lets out. There you go. There's a lot of people I know that do it. We never. But the sooner, as soon as school's out, that a lot of people are hitting it. We'll go to the beach. We'll do that. Landon, what's the one thing, the number one thing that you must have on vacation at a hotel? What's the number one thing you have?
In the hotel,
Yep.
air conditioning.
Okay. Number one that people listed was fast Wi-Fi.
Yeah. I can see that, especially with how plugged in we are, even on vacation.
That is number one. Number two, a king-size bed. Number three, smart TV. Attractions nearby. Restaurant in the building. A fitness center. Any percent on vacation. Online check-in, check-out. And number eight, a personal. So, yeah, that community bathtub that the rich really put a damn for. What? Yeah, and a spa. All of that. The Wi-Fi. And the Wi-Fi, what the reason that people with good Wi-Fi is to check in on work. You know, a lot of people, maybe, if you were going to, you can go on vacation at work. And save your vacation days or whatever. Okay. Something. John, I'm going to ask her a question, and this is, it's not really, I guess it's a personal question, but it's a curiosity. Are you a fan of John Bon Jovi? Oh, but are you a fan of John Bon Jovi?
I'm sorry, repeat that. Please, I'm sorry.
Watch out. Are you a fan of John Bon Jovi?
Of course. Are you?
Not at all. I'm suggesting here. He's done this. Now, he's been married to his high school sweetheart, Dorothea, forever. Okay? It's a documentary. This is the one my wife, I think, tried to record and didn't for something. But my wife wants to see this, and it's kind of freaks me out a little bit. Not really. But John Bon Jovi said he enjoyed the carnal side of the rock and roll lifestyle. Like I said, even though he's been in his high school sweetheart forever. In a new interview he revealed, he said, give or take, quote, I got away with murder. I'm a rock and roll star. I'm not a saint. He said, you know, I'm not saying there weren't 100 girls in my life.
Oh, my goodness.
I'm John Bon Jovi. Now, wait a minute. Excuse me. 100 seems kind of low for a rock star.
Yeah, but he's married.
Yes, but he had a free pass.
She's a very understanding lady, isn't she?
If you were married to a John Bon Jovi, would you give him a free pass?
Ooh. No.
That's what I say. I can't believe you had to think about that.
No, I don't think about it. Ooh, no.
Gene Simmons, Lemmy from Motorhead, they've all put their body count to thousands. And they don't even, they're not even close to measuring up to John Bon Jovi that looks like.
No.
But he made it clear that he would never let any of his extracurricular activities jeopardize his relationship with his wife.
I think he would say that's special, too.
Yeah, well, yeah, I mean, here again, now I kind of see. No, I mean, he said there's no doubt in my mind that this world revolves because of her, because of what she did to keep the kids right, what she does to keep me right, what we do together to keep it right, no doubt about it.
I've heard that David Lee Roth used to make people sign waivers that his numbers were pretty high, probably in the thousands as well.
Wow.
I don't know if that's true. I heard that a lot. Yeah, I guess in case they, wound up with a child.
Gregors.
Yeah.
My goodness.
I remember hearing that in the 80s. I don't know if that was true, but I just remember hearing that.
All right, now, fast forward 2024. Jelly Roll and Bunny XO, there was a rumor going around that they both had hall passes.
Nasal passages after a night on the floor.
Yeah, I don't give hope.
I mean, I tell you, Bunny XO, or I guess you just call her Bunny, posted a TikTok Sunday where she met Chris Cerulli, the lead singer of the band Motionless in White. Landon, what's some of the music from Motionless in White?
Have you ever heard of him?
Next question.
Well, she posted evidently where she met the guy, and she called him her hall pass. And said, quote, you could say we're in love now, even though Jelly wrote about time in the comments. As his fans were offended anyway, he's the one that set up the meeting. All of it evidently was a joke. But when pictures posted of Jelly with his crush, Taylor Swift, boy, there's an odd pair, isn't it? Jelly Roll and Taylor Swift. Anyway, so, and when he posted his crush on Taylor Swift, everyone swooned. But when she posted her video with this guy from whatever Motionless in White is, his fans started calling her a whore. That ain't nice at all, in my opinion. Phil shows on News Talk 98.7 WOKI. Here now with traffic is Pete Michaels. Well, good morning, young ones. Thank you, Lord, for another great day. Thank you for being here. It's very fun. Very fun. Yeah, pretty much all over East Tennessee. Your job is to get to work safely, and that way you can get home safely this afternoon or tonight, because people love you and they depend on you, and I am one of them. All right, I am Phil Williams. Later on, third row tickets to Off the Record. Third row, and we had a meeting. Well, Landon was there. I mean, we had a meeting yesterday. I'm excited. I'm excited about certain things, and it's always a fun show, and the Bijou Theater is a great venue for this kind of thing. And I know those who have those who've come before want to come again, and that makes me happy pretty much as anything. You know, that means you did something right. Danny Devaney is the funniest guy. I mean, resident comic at the comedies, or at the Comedy Bar. But the thing about it is, I mean, you don't know what he's going to do. He doesn't know what he's going to do, probably. You know what I'm talking about? He probably doesn't know exactly what he's going to do. But, well, you will laugh. Wyatt Ellis is going to be on the show with us tomorrow morning at 9. Make sure that your ears are here or you catch it somehow, because you're going to get a taste of what you're going to hear on Tuesday night. Earlier, we did a story here on the Phil Show about, and it's now day 10. This little girl said, I hear monsters in my walls. And, of course, you know, Mom, Dad said, yeah, of course. Well, it turned out to be well over 60,000 bees. This morning, bees are in the news. Last night, the Dodgers-Diamondbacks game in Arizona delayed 2 hours because a swarm of bees set up shop on the netting behind home plate.
Yeah, they did.
So they got to wait on a beekeeper to come up to show and get them out of there. Now, what's crazy is the guy, this pest control guy, his name is Matt Hilton. He was at his son's T-ball game when he got the call. He said, he thought it was just removing bees from somewhere in the stadium. Not on the field in front of thousands of people. When he arrived, he got a standing ovation. Hopped on a scissor lift in a beekeeper's suit and just vacuumed them up to relocate them. The Diamondbacks ended up bringing back onto the field one more time to throw out the first pitch. You can find that video all over the internet. Pretty good. Diamondbacks ended up winning the game 4-3 on a walk-off in the 10th. And another sports news this morning. With the 221st pick in the draft, the Buffalo Bills chose Travis Clayton. Landon, do you know who Travis Clayton is?
No, not familiar with him.
Okay. And you know what? If you were, I would be very surprised. They picked Travis Clayton to play offensive line for the Buffalo Bills, even though Travis has never played football, not only any position ever. He's never played a single snap of football in his entire life. He's a professional rugby player from the UK. And he was one of the 16 players in this year's International Player Pathway Program, which gives international athletes a chance to enter the NFL. He says, quote, with rugby also being a team sport, I believe this will help me tremendously my team knowledge and what it takes to communicate properly here. And in the future, hopefully the NFL. More importantly, playing the wing in rugby helps with the physicality side, he said. And with agility and things like that will help. What do you think about that?
Hey, that's to take somebody with zero football experience, but I mean, rugby is a rough and tumble sport, and he's being drafted to go on the O-line, and you want your O-lineman to put their body into somebody and move somebody or protect your quarterback. So, I mean, in theory, rugby skills could translate onto the football field. Plus, it's in the 5th round. At that point, you're just throwing darts and hoping something sticks. So, cool story, though.
Well, I think it is. And here again, I would imagine, too, that will open up the portal, that pathway for some other, people from other countries to come over here and play in the NFL.
Hey.
So we will see. Yeah, and it's National Interpreter Appreciation Day. Crazy stuff going on.
This is a national tournament, how you upgrade your car today. You just go look at the parts, you just do the work in it.
Yeah, you brought up sword stories.
There's another one where a person was killed by yesterday. And some iPhone alarms have mysteriously stopped working. Now, I don't know if that's the alarm to like an alarm clock or an alarm for something else, but probably not good. And I'm sure there'll be some sort of download or something. You'll have to do. Let's see. Oh, and Alabama. Did you hear about this? Alabama says they might jail librarians who expose minors to inappropriate content.
Wasn't even the rest common sense for people?
Now, before you get too crazy, it's Alabama. Come on, nobody reads. Phil Shaw, News Talk 98.7, coming back with studios. Pretty easy with pneumonia. And I promised my doctor and my wife that today I will rest.
Hi.
And I got to, because I got a big stretch coming up. Tomorrow we got Wyatt Ellis on the show. Friday we're in Lenore City. Saturday I'm in seeing a thing at Farragut Community Center. And then Monday is the Phil and Ted's Excellent Adventure Golf Tournament. Then Tuesday it's off the record. 9 points for fun. I got nothing. Yeah. And good morning. I am Phil Williams. News Talk 98.7 WPI. Today is School Principals Day. School Principals Day. Carnivorous Plant Day. I guess that Venus flytrap. You ever seen one of those? And our girl used to have one. The fuel station. I would get it. I would go by and put like ends in them and then float it up because no, but you got to go watch it. May Day today, National Chocolate Parfait Day, Loyalty Day. Keep Kids Alive Drive 25, Great American Grub Out. Okay. Digging into Dirt with Bill Denton coming up in the 8th. Landon Dawn, our producer, Vestivus, she said you already got your Mom's Day gift covered, right?
Yep. If shipping holds up, it will get here next Friday, but I am going to get you the flowers closer to Mother's Day. Mother's spoiler alert, Mom, you get the flowers for Mother's Day. Part of your gifts.
Do you ever take her into? Yes. It takes the big thing on Mother's Day.
It is, but we don't do it on Mother's Day itself because, like you said, that's the thing that everybody does.
Yeah. Let's do a little stupid news. For Mother's Day. You can ask her mother if she wants to go out to eat. Stupid. Then you can ask her if she wants to go out to eat with you. According to new research, 31% of moms will consider dining out with friends. 21 will consider a date night without the kids. And 10% may dine out solo for Mother's Day. But regardless who's going, Landon said that restaurants are going to be packed. According to Open Table, Mother's Day, the number one busiest day for restaurants last year. And the second biggest day is the Saturday before Mother's Day. Overall, 54% plan to dine out
for the whole week.
That's a big number. And it's even higher among millennials and Gen Z. By the way, if you're dining out with mom, you keep that phone in your pocket. 26% of people said the ideal Mother's Day experience involves no phones, no tablets, nothing like that on the table. By the way, since we're less than 2 weeks away, if you are going to try to do that and this restaurant you want to go to takes reservations, might get in on that now. Might get in on that one now. Something about hurling through the sky 500-600 miles an hour may put this on edge. So do you drink when you fly in?
You know, I generally just have the water to take off. I might have a cold beer or two before I get on the plane, but not on the plane.
Well, so, okay. You see, I was wondering if they go to that dude. And I need to get up and walk back down that aisle.
Yeah, that's...
You'll take you get in there, turbulence, and I think it's... You know, that. Because it does. But you wish all toilets did that.
No, I'm good with all toilets and not being that effective.
And driving golf, crazy, really.
And the front of the light in the back again.
Number one overall, water and soda. Cocktails, vodka cocktails, number one choice. Then whiskey, wine, mimosas, Bloody Marys, Kansas, and in Tennessee and California, hard seltzer.
California, I can kind of buy. Tennessee, yeah, that was surprising to me.
Top snacks on plain chips, the pretzels, peanuts if your flight has them, and cookies.
Oh, those cookies, the discovery
You know the deal.
ones.
Great. Nebraska. Trail mix is number one. Don't think I've ever been offered
Great.
trail mix.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Now, here's a question. If the stranger next to you is sleeping at the drink party's coming through, should you wake up?
I don't know. I'm absolutely not going to know my way. That's their fault.
Alright. They got a David Buster's up there at 54. It's right there at it. Really, that's technically still severe. And you officially have a gambling problem when you blow your rent money on sleeping. David Buster's is going to start letting customers gamble on arcade games. For example, you and Flynn could jump in one of those car racing games with $5 on who wins. Now, they're rolling it out in the next few months at 223 locations. You need to be a loyalty member. And they're running it through a new feature on their app. You got to be over 18 to bet. Let me ask you a question. What would stop you from doing it anyway?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Just that I. David Buster's the gambles. You go to a casino like an adult? Come on.
Yeah, I don't get it. The skee ball, they have a hot shots basketball game. They're saying they might have everything it's going to be a monitor. And, you know, they expect the average to be about $10. And I'm not sure I totally understand.
But I mean, you think you're not going to let people be high roller Pac-Man players or something?
No, it's just
Son, I need to play this edition of Tekken 3's $5,000.
Right, can you not just do it anyway?
But like
it's like a golf course saying. It's like a golf course saying, all right, we're going to allow gambling. And you got your ticket out there for walk up home. But, coming up on this show, right here, free. Look at that. Idiot of the day. Oh, coming up. The used properties, next to used cars down to get seven. Ladies and gentlemen, everyone can answer these here. Or what an answer is good like they get like the direct.
Board of first class flight to winners of North Tennessee. Fly to your nearest Tennessee Lottery retailer for instant games from the Tennessee Lottery. Play today for your chance to win top prizes up to $500,000.
Hey, good morning, everybody. I'm not sure an Alden is going to help you right now, but your delays, while maybe longer than normal, Dennis Fog has had a lot to do to that. And also what I'm about to tell you, I'm doing it quickly, it's happening about every morning and afternoon. Extra heavy volume in and out of Blount County. Eastbound on the Loudon County, northbound Mississippi Parkway. East on your Hazen Bridge right here at Cedar Bluff. It's a fact about every day now. That causes more road near your blue line. Car red line Mustard Avenue to 640, and it's 40 west downtown. Filled slowly, and school zones, we haven't found the rest of the ball. There is plenty more with advertising at East Tennessee. You know, most of them aren't around here at all. My attorney is Marcus Garza. He's a UT Tennessee graduate. I'm agreeing with the fight for you and our neighbor. Garza Law downtown. Garza Law is the true East Tennessee law firm. I think Michael's live at 746. It's on 98.7.
It's sunshine and warm on this Wednesday. We're talking about 82 degrees, a light breeze. Enjoy. For the BLT Personal Weather Center, Chief Meteorologist Heather Haley. The pit report for the department investigating a fatal dirt bike crash on Sunday. 34-year-old Johnny Amador was found unresponsive, died from his injuries at the hospital. A tornado slammed Kansas Tuesday night, killing one person, injuring others northwest of Topeka. The twister caused extensive damage to the town of Westmoreland. Weekend tornadoes left 1 dead in Iowa, 4 in Oklahoma. I'm Robin Joffe, News Talk 98.7.
Bandit in its side. He's supposed to ring you for 0068. StandardKitchen.com or stop by the showroom. Instant 5 instant instant rundown. They're not just full of cabinets, but designs and ideas that will transform your kitchen or bath into something you love. Pay attention, kid. Big events coming up at 8 o'clock. And also Neil Denton and pay close attention. Because there may be a quiz later to win third row. Pretty tickets down if it's the record 910 with ball. Yeah. Thank you, Lord, for a great day this morning. Warm nights, 82 tomorrow, 80.
All right, look, so the internet is a huge and terrible place that I still don't understand. But the bottom line is, we got some trolls out there banding together to fuck with the stock prices. I seen some creepy ass nasty stuff on their message board, and they got the whole fucking army out there dumping and pumping their shit wherever they like. They've been rigging prices all over the market, cashing out and fucking everybody else in the process, including a bunch of our clients. And right now, they targeting a stock pick that we all should be worried about. It's a tall ask, but man, I need you to get rid of as many of the ringleaders of these basement-dwelling crooks as you can before they crash the fucking stock. And look, if you do right, a lot of very rich people gonna be very grateful to us, and we gonna get paid.
Someone called early Monday morning, picks on a damaged truck at a gas station with a large tree embedded in its side. The driver inside was unresponsive. Cops came, they worked with the driver, he was still intoxicated. I'm Jeffrey Jacob for his son, Danny Center Hospital. Checked out. His name is 18, operating a vehicle was intoxicated. And the sheriff posted a picture of the tree slipped in the truck. Like I said, it's 20 feet tall. And of course, people were joking, well, he was not out of the woods yet. And others said, hopefully, all branches of law enforcement can get to the root cause of the crash. Pretty bad. We talked about this earlier. Going on vacation, the number one, and a lot of people will go right after school's out this month. And the number one thing we want in the hotels, other than a king-size bed, is good Wi-Fi, great Wi-Fi. What's some things you don't want to hear when you go on vacation? think there's one thing the kids need to know here is, hey, Nana's or you're the one covered in police tape. Wow, look how close that super heat pressure. Agency just close here. Yes. So the easy. No, it's my favorite. He looks back north of Ansley. This is what's like. All right, so you got all of that. Digging in the dirt. If you have questions, please call or text 656-8255. 656-8255. It's all text. And we'll get that on for you. Trust me, if it grows, he knows. Benjamin Tree is he? That's some interesting steps. Swing to the next, the strikeout hit the inning, and that's what we do. And let's get this done. Tennessee with a snowing last night. Great baseball balls, 9-6, and Nancy Nelson Katie. I love 15-game last week. Many big games for the Cardinals. And Tennessee was down to game 2. The SEC East showdown starting. It's a great fight. First pitch. WOKI Center Station 99.1, the Sports Hit. That audio is courtesy of the club. Nashville Predators defeated the Vancouver Canucks 2-1 in Game 5 of the first round of the Stanley Cup playoffs. Game 6 will be in Nashville on Friday with a still-to-be-determined start time. Vancouver leads the series 3-2. That audio is courtesy of PBS. With your WOKI Sports Minute, this is Mitch Party. Stay tuned. More of those shows next.
Business. It's all the things that keep this world turning. And behind every one of these companies is a partner helping to keep it all moving. It's why the local flower shop and your favorite pizza joint, the startup in the stadium, hospitals and hotels, banks and restaurants nationwide, all choose the Advanced Network Cybersecurity Solutions and round-the-clock trusted partnership from Comcast Business, the company that powers more businesses than anyone else. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
See why Comcast Business powers more small businesses than anyone else. Get started with phones a month for 12 months. Turn your contract with and more companies in local. Plus, that's an extra $800 prepaid charge for one-line video. No way. Which is free. It's 560 which is one. But the phone will your main business and internet and security agent. Equal and operate right. With tax and fees extra.
We honor 16 million Americans. That's what you can find out this spring with Eagles Markets. World War II was fought from 1939 to 1945. 16 million Americans served in the war, and 416,800 never came home. The greatest generation needed their own war. The first conversation about World War II began in 1987. A representative from Ohio introduced the bill to follow in 1987. The politics, money, and fingerprints caused delay and grounded a break to the year 2000. Congress funded the war to $16 million, but the entire project cost $164 million. Private donations were collected and spearheaded by Bob Dole and Tom Hanks. Fountains represent the two theaters, Europe and Pacific. There's also a curved wall of 4,000 gold stars built